COVID-19 pandemic escalates globally. Billions of people across the globe are under lockdown within their homes. Taking advantage of being indoors, many individuals have begun reading more, according to a report, with spare time in their hands.
My thoughts on the youth, or rather adults drifting away from books, and how these testing times are making them reconnect with books while they are at home, are obviously happy thoughts. I just wish it was something else other than this tragedy and these testing times that we are facing that had brought everybody back towards reading books.
Purva Grover, the author of The Trees Told Me So, discusses ways to read more during the lockdown.
There are a lot of us out there who don't read as much, but yeah, it's said that it takes 21 days to form a habit. So yes, if you want to get into the habit of reading, so that's the rule. You have to be really, really consistent once you start reading. Second, of course, is start with the books which appeal to you. So once you pick up an interesting book, one that you are unable to put back until you have finished it, that's when a habit starts formed. If you start with a tough book or something which is of disinterest to you, then you're never going to like reading.
Huda Zahra Rizvi, an 18-year-old Canadian resident, describes how reading was encouraged before the lockdown by local authorities.
Before they initiated the lockdown and before they closed down all non-essential services, they allowed people to borrow books from all their public libraries without any due date. So they basically just let you walk in and borrow books, and they deferred fines for any books that might have not been returned or damaged.
She also adds that the pandemic has allowed her and those around her to read more that not only helps them learn and grow, but sparks intellectual discussion.
I think it's incredible that youths have started reading more now, because I see my friends reading more now, and I see their reactions to reading books. I see them researching what they've read. I see them dwelling more into whatever, let's say if they're reading historical fiction, so they're going to start reading about historical fiction or whatever moment in history that they're reading the book about. So if I've recommended a few books to my friends, we talk about it, we discuss about it, and we realize that there are certain things in books where there's a difference in opinion and how we reacted. So, there's this initiation of meaningful intellectual conversations that are incredible.
Idris Mears, a bookshop owner in Dubai, talks more about books and storytelling.
I can't stress the benefit of having the relationship with the physical book. One of the wonderful things I hope people are doing is reading to each other.
Storytelling is one of the ways in which people will access books.
As the lockdown restrictions ease down eventually, it is hoped that the habit of reading is not lost and continues even after the pandemic.